All right, these ones say to determine whether each function graphed or defined is 1-to-1. So 12 is a graph, like so. So we can use the horizontal line test to decide if it is 1-to-1. So intersects at only 1 point for each. So what does that mean?
It is 1-to-1.
It is 1-to-1. Also, if you just want to write it as like 1, 2, 1, that's also fine. How about this one? Nope, that's not it. Okay.
I think it's not
1-to-1.
Okay, so it goes down, intersects at 2 points, so it is not 1-to-1.
Days till graduation.
That's sad.
And
And
it's a little scary.
what time's graduation at? 5 or 7?
7.
In 7 hours.
Y equals 4x plus 20.
Well, actually, it would be less than that. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't think. I've been.
Should I find the inverse?
No, we're deciding if it's 1-to-1 or not.
No.
It is
It's 1-to-1.
not 1-to-1. It is
It
1-to-1.
is 1-to-1 because if you were to graph it, okay, and this is just a rough sketch, it would be something like this
Oh.
because it's a line. So a line, it can only intersect at 1, so this would be 1-to-1.
Got it.
If they're ones like the cube root of something, you are more than welcome to graph it on your calculator and just use the horizontal line test to check it.
I gotta find that too, my calculator.
You just lost everything, didn't you?
Hope
And I
so
didn't
she's
do
done.
anything over break at all. 3 weeks.
I did stuff.
For school?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it.
It was the only way I could get out of seeing family. Be like, oh, I have to go do school stuff now. Bye, guys.
Didn't you have a book to read?
Yeah, we did. I read it all last night. I actually didn't know we had to read it until last night at like 10:30 because somebody posted on their Be Real about it. And I was like, wait a second, we have to read that? And like
Yeah.
I had started it a little bit like before, but I had to stop. People kind of told me to stop reading it, and then I didn't know it was due.
Is that a tablecloth?
I have no idea. All right. Oh, that's Kalia's. It's definitely Kalia's.
So it's not a tablecloth.
No, it's definitely a cape. Not really
Yes.
sure why it's still in here, but
I love that.
I don't know because like she was definitely wearing it.
Not
I don't know.
anymore.
All right. Use the definition of inverses to determine whether f and g are inverses. So we are given f of x is equal to 3x plus 9. G of x is equal to 1/3 x minus 3. So we're plugging each function into the other one, and if it's equal to x, then they are inverses. Okay, you have to check both ways, but if one of them comes out to not be, like say the first one you check is not, you would not have to check the other one, because right away you could say that it's not an inverse. So I don't know that any of them are going to do that. I'm just saying hypothetically, should that happen, because I haven't worked all the problems or anything, so I would not know. So I'm going to do f of g of x first. So anywhere I see x in f of x, I'm putting g of x. So 3 times 1/3 x minus 3 plus 9.
Okay.
So 3 times 1/3 x is just x. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9 plus 9. So that's equal to x. So that one's good, but I need to check the other way. So
Okay.
g of f of x. So I'm going to do the reverse of it. So for x and g of x, I'm plugging f of x. So 1/3 times 3x plus 9 minus 3. So this is x plus 3 minus 3, which equals x. So that one is. That was too easy. Let's get a little harder. 46. F of x is equal to x minus 3 over x plus 4. G of x is equal to 4x plus 3 over 1 minus x. So I'm going to do one of them for you, and then I'll have you try the other one on your own.
Darn it.
All right, do you want to do g of f of x or f of g of
F
x?
of G of X. You do the other one.
Okay, so I'm doing g of f of x. All right, so anywhere I see x in g of x, I'm putting f of x. So 4 times x minus 3 over x plus 4 plus 3 over 1 minus x plus minus 3 over x plus 4.
Seems like a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
How do you get the top and bottom cancel?
I can't yet. To do some stuff first. All right, I'm going to multiply this 4 through on top. So 4x minus 12 over x plus 4 plus 3 all over 1 minus x minus 3 over x plus 4. So now I need to get a common denominator. So I'm going to multiply this 3 by x plus 4 over x plus 4. And on the bottom, I'm going to have to do the same thing. So I'm going to try to write it all at the same time. So I need x plus 4 on the bottom as well. So times x plus 4 over x plus 4. So I have on top 4x minus 12. This is giving me a common denominator, so I'm going to write it all together. Plus 3x plus 12 over x plus 4. All over, on the bottom, x plus 4 minus x plus 3 over x plus 4.
Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't there be a 4x squared on the top?
Because you're just adding.
Oh, you're okay. Never mind.
So then you can combine like terms. So you have, let's see, on top 7x over x plus 4 all over 7 over x plus 4. Dividing by a fraction is multiplying by the reciprocal. So 7x over x plus 4 times x plus 4 over 7. X plus 4's cancel, 7's cancel.
Oh my gosh. You lost me at the second step.
Like all the way up here.
Yeah, just keep going. I'll figure it out.
So y'all can try f of g of x.
Might take a while.
That's not gonna work.
Which one was harder? Are they like the same?
They should be almost the same.
Oh no. have very little idea about what's going on.
Oh, I didn't even get halfway apparently, and yeah.
What?
All right, so
Oh gosh, this is
Okay, so
we had to plug in g of x into f of x. So that's the blue step. Then the red is what I had to multiply by to get a common denominator, top and bottom, for each piece. So then that gave me on top 4x plus 3 minus 3 plus 3x over 1 minus x. So since that was a common denominator, I just lumped it all together. Then I did the same thing on the bottom, got 4x plus 3 plus 4 minus 4x over 1 minus x. And then I'm just going to walk through it and then I'll put it back so you can actually see it. Then I simplified to give me 7x over 1 minus x all over 7 over 1 minus x. And then you're dividing by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal, everything cancels, leaving you with an x.
Okay, so I was on the right track. Okay.
Those are like as hard as they're going to get. Like they're
Okay.
not going to get harder than that.
I can do that.
So if you learn the process, it's all about finding the common denominator and then combining things because it should always cancel. Like it, I don't think that they're going to give you any that aren't actually inverses. Now I say that and then, you know, all the ones in the homework aren't, but
because of course.
you know, because they just have to be oh so lovely.
Yay.
All right, I'm going to look at a couple inverse functions. We're finding inverses now. So 60, we have f of x is equal to 4x minus 5. Now these instructions say to write the equation for the inverse, to graph them, and then find the domain and range of both. I'm not that worried about it. If it's not one-to-one, it says to say that it's not one-to-one. But anyways. All right, so to find an inverse, we swap x and y. Now, f of x is obviously our y, but you don't have to write that every time. So swap x and y. So we have x is equal to 4y minus 5. And then I'm just trying to get y by itself. So add 5, so x plus 5 equals 4y. Divide by 4, so x plus 5 over 4 is equal to y. And then if you were to plug them back into each other, they should be equal to x, which would verify that they're inverses. So that's how you would check your work if you wanted to check it.
Easy. I'm about to take these pigtails out. My head hurts.
Just loosen them.
No. Should have like done this and like stuck it straight up. You know, like people can.
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
All right, 64. F of x is equal to negative x cubed minus 2. So swap x and y. So x is equal to negative y cubed minus 2. So add 2. So x plus 2 equals negative y cubed. Divide by the negative, so that gives you negative x minus 2 equals y cubed. How do I undo the cube?
Cube root each side.
Cube root. So cube root of negative x minus
You know
2
what I meant by that?
equals y.
I was like this. Yeah.
No, I just listened to Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan knew better.
Can I leave early? Because the Chick-fil-A lines might be long.
Yeah, we're getting ready to do the last problem now anyways. So yeah, that's fine.
I gotta go find my math book. I think it's in my trunk.
70 f of x is equal to 1 over x plus 2. Now they do specify that x is not equal to negative 2, because obviously that would make that undefined.
Wait, did you see this is the last problem? Okay, so we're gonna have homework. That sucks.
So x is equal to 1 over y plus 2.
You have English too. Did you finish English?
I did.
I have like one of the pages left.
I really liked the book.
Oh, I hate that thing.
You didn't like it?
Wait, the book or the English word? Like,
Oh, I did the book and I have like 7 problems left.
oh yeah, I have the problems left, and I hate all of it to do with English.
I hate doing the grammar sentences. I hate grammar.
Alright, so we're going to multiply by y plus 2. So we have x times y plus 2 equals 1. I would then divide by x because I'm trying to get y by itself. So y plus 2 equals 1 over x. Then subtract 2, so y equals 1 over x minus 2. And that's it. We might look at like 1 or 2 more tomorrow, but that's all we're
The
going to do.
longest math class ever, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm so tired.